Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. This is the first video for this channel. I have been doing this for a few years now, but everything and always in Spanish. This is the first time that I'm making these videos in English because I saw that there's an increasing interest for Spain and the live here from countries like USA, Canada, China, South Africa. There's a lot of countries around the world and they're watching my videos with the English subtitles that YouTube makes automatically, and they are not really good, right? So my English is not perfect. I'm gonna start apologizing and saying sorry for my English. My pronunciation is not perfect, but I'm gonna do my best. So today is the first video of this channel. We are going to talk about the minimum wage in Spain. Is that enough to live? If you want to come here to Spain and start looking, for work, any job, and you're gonna take the minimum wage, is it gonna be enough for you and your couple, for your family with children? That's what we're gonna figure out in this video. Let's get started. Okay guys, if you don't know me, my name is Leo, and good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending where you are watching this video. So in 2024, the minimum wage in Spain is 15,876 euros per year. Okay, that's the yearly amount. In Spain, it's regular to get 12 pays or 14 pays around the year. The most common way at the private sector is 12 pays. So they get the entire salary. That should be 14 pays around the year. You have an extra pay in summer, another one in winter, but the private sector used to get those 14 pays and put it in 12. So the two extra pays for the year, they will pay you in equal amounts around the year in 12 pays. That means that you will get an brut salary. I don't know if that's the word. It's before taxes, let's say that way. Before taxes, you will get 1,323 euros. Before taxes. At first glance, it might seem that you can cover the basics with this salary, but is that really the case? Let's break down the basic expenses. One of the biggest expenses here in Spain and in any country is the rent. That's the biggest, with no doubt. If you're renting just a room in a shared apartment, here in Valencia you will pay around 300 to 400 euros per month. The basic utilities like electricity, water and gas in Spanish, the gas for cooking, I mean for the hot water, are usually included in those 300 or 400 euros. Usually. Sometimes you can find someone is charging you 350 euros plus expenses. That means, or in Spanish, más gastos. However, if you decide to rent an entire apartment, or you have a family and you have no other choice, the prices here in Valencia, we're talking about Valencia is where I live. If you want to go to Madrid or Barcelona, you have to maybe add the double for everything, because a room in Madrid is around 600, 700 euros minimum. In Barcelona is almost the same, and with apartments in Valencia we're talking about 750 to 1,000 euros per month. That's the average. Of course, you have some rents about 1,200, 1,500 per month. That depends on your financial capability. But we're talking about an average rent is about 750 to 1,000 euros per month. Of course, you have to add to this or the basic utilities like bills, electricity, water, internet, the Wi-Fi, the cell phones, and everything. For a family, the three, for example, a couple with 1 or 2 kids, we're talking about electricity from 70 to 100 euros. Water could be about 50, 60, 70 euros. The Wi-Fi here in Spain is around 50 euros. You can get a service with the Wi-Fi for your home and a few lines for your cell phones included there with unlimited internet and calls. That's very usual, very average, around 50 euros. It's not really expensive, the internet here in Spain. So with that being said, we can go to the second more essential expense that we have, that is food, the groceries. We need food for living. That's a real thing. So if you're living alone, will be around 150 euros just for one person. That will be a reasonable budget. But if you're living with a partner or having children, you have to start about 300 euros, and the sky is the limit. Of course, this will depend on the number of people and their needs. In this budget, I'm taking the groceries, everything to clean the house and everything. It's everything all around the groceries or around the food. If you have a partner and kids, the minimum budget should be 300-400 euros per month. In addition to housing and food, there are other expenses to consider, like mobile phone. If you're living in a room, you will not get a Wi-Fi just by your room. You will get just your line for your cell phone. Then is transportation and entertainment. Of course, you need to have entertainment. That's really necessary when you're living in a new country where you know no one, you know nothing, so you have to go out. You need to connect with people, you need to make friends, you need to go out, you need to cutting off your brain from work, from responsibilities, of course, inside your budget. Please. So, is the minimum wage enough to live on? It depends. If you're living by your own, in just a room, and your lifestyle is not very expensive, of course you can. Actually, you can get around 300 euros per month to saving, because by yourself, only with the room, food, and your phone line, that's it. You got it all covered. You just need some more money for going out, maybe a dinner. If you're not a party person, every weekend 100, 150 or 200 euros per party per weekend, of course you can get about 300 for saving per month. However, if you're living with a partner or have children, the needs increase significantly, which will make that minimum wage insufficient to cover all the expenses. I'm telling you that. With the minimum wage, a family cannot live in Spain. You need more. You need both of you working. With one salary, you will get cover the rent and maybe some bills, and the other salary will be to cover the food, the groceries, the rest of the bills, the needs for the kid, clothes, transportation. If you buy a car, you need to put some gas, oil, whatever you call it. So yes, with a minimum wage, you cannot live with a family or partner. You cannot. That's a shame here in Spain, because maybe the 80% of people in Spain are living with that minimum wage. The reality is that the cost of living isn't the same for everyone. Coming to a city alone, living with a partner, or having children represents very different scenarios. And in the end, it's not just about surviving, but about living with dignity, without having to worry every month about the bills, the rent, and everything. So what about you? Tell me, do you think that minimum wage is enough for you, for your case? What other expenses should be considered? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so YouTube will tell you every time I post a new video. I'm gonna start talking about the life here in Spain, all the process that you need to get your residence, your work visa, and all that. How is living here at Spain? I'm gonna start posting all that information that I already have in my Spanish channel. I'm gonna get it all in English, and I'm gonna translate everything to put it here in this channel for all of you. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you really like it, please push that button that you know it, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.